my God, I love these opens that our staff is putting together. That's so good. Weighing out the leagues. Some of the transactions so far this winter, trades and free agent signings, have led us to kind of push our chips into the National League category. That if you thought the National League was stronger before, I mean, some of these deals, Kyle Tucker going to Chicago.
Yes.
Right? I get it. Devin Williams changed and went the other way, but it feels like the National League is just kind of boosting its case as the superior.
Soto went to the National League.
Soto, right. So if you had this exercise, it's going to be even because the super duper stars in both leagues are pretty clear. And I don't think you can say that one team is better than the other so much because, you know, the superstars, the top of the crop, that's easy to kind of evaluate. They're all good. Mm-hmm. It's when you get a little deeper and you talk about the fortunes of teams collectively against one another. And Mark Sales, our great researcher, put this number together. Since the universal DH came into play, so it's the last 3 years, in interleague games, so games where the American League team is playing the National League team, the NL has won 879 to the American League's 801. So it's not a huge advantage.
But the advantage comes in free agency. Because now I can sign Shohei Ohtani. He would have had to be in the American League to get that kind of money. You know, or you look at Soto. Eventually he's going to be a DH. That's how you justify the money.
So he never would have signed with an NL team.
It wouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
You know, you look at that's been the difference. I mean, if David Ortiz would have had the option to go to a National League team, that DH would have changed.
Yeah.
But he's in the American League, and we get to the World Series. What happens? All those rules change, and it affects how you sign players and how the playoffs are affected.
That's an interesting point. What about the pitchers? If we were to take a look at the top pitchers in each circuit, I mean, can you say with certainty that one league is better than the other? I'll say this. I like the relief group in the American League a little bit.
That's what I looked at. Me too. I mean, that's pretty good right there.
We just thought it was
the pitching's pretty good both ways. I think the American League wins on the pitching all the way, starters and relievers. I would take the AL.
And Max Fried's there too in the AL now.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a little more balanced than we thought. I don't know. We just thought it was an interesting kind of group of names and numbers to put out there, given what we already know about movement this free agent.
Team-wise, though, I think the National League dominates.
Well, I mean, the lineup is pretty robust on both sides.